What's going on, ECPE faction fans, and welcome back to another ECPE video. In today's video, we're going to be going over everything that is new inside of Chapter 2, Season 2 of ECPE Factions. So I hope you all have a good ride, but before this video gets started, please make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications if you would like to do so you're up to date for all my new videos that I'm going to be posting. We are very, very hyped for this new season, so let's go ahead and get straight into the video. A major change that they added was a new forge system. So instead of doing /combine for all your books, you put your item inside of the forge and then you add them that way. So /combine no longer works when trying to put CEs onto weapons, armors, pickaxes, blah blah blah, etc. You actually have to go to the forge that is at spawn. So it's a good change. I like it. Makes spawn more useful. That's besides the point. Embeds. This is not really whatever. Auction house. So /AH has been removed, which is very, very cool. And now they have the auctioneer that is now at spawn and a new custom UI for that, which is also really, really cool. So I will go ahead and show you all that whenever we get back in game. But we have a new auction house and /AH has been removed. So new crates. A new mythical crate has been added to the game, which is pretty cool. New rewards for you to earn. Vote keys have been removed from the loot pool. The only way to get them is from actually voting. So you have to vote, and they give so much better rewards. Vote crates are so much more worth it than they actually were before. And it is really, really cool to have. And you should really vote because, I mean, they have really good rewards now. Wrath Enchants, they removed Wrath Duplications, they added Wrath of Zeus and Artemis, and then edited previous ones. Current list, if y'all want to read over this. Greek crates, the thing that has been here since before I since before I was on ECPE, they are now called God crates. So y'all can view those, y'all can have those. It's just a bunch of different rewards, pretty much like a fucking, like a Greek crate, but not really. So, there y'all go. Fishing update, major fishing changes. I'm not going to go into these too well because I don't want to bore y'all with fishing, but if y'all want to go view the fishing changes, you can. Bunch of new different things, and fishing is really, really fun and rewardable now, so I suggest y'all go ahead and make sure you do this because fishing is a top tier money making method now and it's actually very, very fun to do. Nether update, a couple things added to the Nether. Y'all can go through these a little bit, but I'm not going to get too much into these because I don't really care for the Nether. A lot of people do, but if you would like to, you can go ahead and read this. I will put the link to this form down in the description below, so go ahead and check that out and read the full patch notes if you would like, but I'm just going to be skimming over some of the important changes. Additional changes, a new blacksmith NPC model has been added, a new 9x9x9 vault which is now available. All vault prices have been decreased to make room for the 9x9x9 and to make sure that they are actually valuable. Decrease the prices of obsidian generators, which is really cool. Decrease the prices of iron golems, so we have to do the math. They are better for F-top now. I doubt it though. Tags in cosmetics that are inside of settings now actually display what they look like, which is a really helpful. /capes, which gives a cape preview. No more cleansing potions, yay. Items that are protected automatically have drop confirmation enabled always, which is really cool. Sea creatures no longer put you in combat. Relic seeds, factions can now claim a 7x7 area, which is very, very, very good, and it is really helpful and a really helpful change. So make sure you all get your STR and get your 7x7 claim, because this is going to make Titans insane. A bunch of other random changes we don't care about. Obsidian health, it has tripled in health, and steel health has gone from 100 base health to 350 health. So that's really cool. They have a new boss arena, all that type of stuff, and then they claim all to the mail UI. Enchant balances, y'all can go through these in your spare time. Refinements, this is another big change that they have added. Multiple new refinements, multiple old refinements want to be available for the first 2 weeks of the season. You all can go ahead and ignore that. He is available now. Every day they put 4 items exclusive to this NPC up for bidding, which is really cool. The person with the highest bid at the end of the rotation will receive the item. Items you have won will be sent directly to your mail. This is a really cool change, but let's actually go ahead and get onto the actual game so we can show you what new spawn looks like, what everything like this is, and, you know, maybe maybe explore our options. So let's get right in the game. This is what spawn looks like. There are a bunch of different landmarks that you should know where to go if you are looking for certain things. So you will spawn in right here, directly in front of you in this little town hall area is where everything mainly is. But if you want to find the leaderboards, you're going to take a right over there. If you're looking for boss or the nether, it is going to be directly behind it. And I believe nothing is actually over here as well. Yeah, nothing is really over here besides some decoration. But whenever we go directly this way, this is where everything is, and this is where the magic happens. So immediately, whenever you take a right, you find Wade, which is the fisherman. He can sell a bunch of different things. You see the leaderboards, you can check his shop, you get reputation, you get so much extra stuff, and it is really, really cool. So make sure you look at Wade, make sure you see what he can do, because this NPC will be very, very helpful. If you're looking for the mailman, if you don't have access to /mail obsidian, which is a name, mailman is going to be right here if you would like to claim all your stuff. And as we said, claim all mail right there. That is, I just don't think I got anything from that anyway. But yeah, claim all mail. You can still send mail, all that stuff. And then to the left on the opposite side is where the quest master is. If you enjoy quests, if you like to do some of that stuff, you can do so here and do so directly. Now immediately in front is where you will find all 5 crates. I had to make sure, I had to double check. But you have the vote crate, the elite crate, the master crate, legendary, and the new mythic, which we can go here and view some of the rewards. Now the rewards are not that good, but you know, it's all right. We will eventually sort them out, but here are all the rewards if you'd like to view them. And now for probably the best crate in the game, the vote crate, which you can get for only voting, you have a 0.7% chance to get a drill, which is going to be really helpful. A bunch of different other rare things that are like really good, and some things that are really, really, you know, good to have that you can get from this vote crate. These stayed around the same, but that is besides the point, and they have their own little chest opening animation, so that is also really, really, really cool. Over here to the left, this
stop the cap.
This is where you can find the auctioneer.
You know what this motherfucker look like, low-key? Look!
And you can see all the stuff that is over here. You can see the new UI. You can actually, you know, you can refresh it now, which is really, really cool. You can create auctions, manage auctions, and you can view expired items all over here, which is really, really, really cool. Just find all your stuff over here. You continue down this path is where you will find the blacksmith. This is where you can rename your items, vanilla enchants, craft rings, blah, blah, blah. And in the same hut that he is in is where you will find the forge. So let's say I want to enchant my ED sword that I have right here. I'm going to hold it, make sure I'm holding it, and click add to the forge. And then I can click forge item, and then say I have CEs I want to add. I just go ahead, they'll have a little menu right here where I can click, and then I click forge items, and then it'll do it, and then you click remove from the forge, and all your CEs will be on your sword, which I think is a very, very, very cool feature, and I think is definitely going to be a big, big, big win over here. But there are also a lot of other changes to the game, mainly the core aspects, mainly stuff that's kind of boring, but it does make a lot of money, and it is really grindy if you do enjoy that. So this update is really fun for a lot of people. And actually, speaking of new changes, we can go view the boss arena, as the boss just died. So this is the new boss arena. I know we've had the same one for many, many, many seasons, but this one, new leaderboard, new everything. There's a new boss spawning animation. You kind of just saw it has a little yellow ring around it, all that stuff. It's the same for every single boss, but as of right now, that's just how it's going to be. But if y'all would like to go check out the new boss arena, you can do so here. It's very cool. You can see your little leaderboards. You can see everything over here. And then your whole little boss arena that is, you know, really, really big. I can't lie. But yeah, it is definitely something to look forward to. Boss has a big change in every part of the game. Does now have a big change. Thank you all so much for tuning into this video. I hope you all enjoyed very, very, very much. And I will see you all next time. Stay tuned for the Halloween update, which is supposed to be coming out tomorrow. But besides that, you all have yourself a fantastic day or night wherever you are in the world. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye.